We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First play and a first pass for Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Cardinals had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
So from the 37, here's a second down and 9. To throw, it's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trey McBride, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. When you look at this defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Julian Okwara. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Shotgun now for Murray. Buying time to his left. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Murray now to throw. He's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday?
Touchdown!
Yeah, you got over there late, buddy.
Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Throwing on first down is Lance. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Shit.
Working from the gun, Lance. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Returnable here from the 38. Fighting through, and he's got space. Powers ahead at the 45. It'll be a 51-yard punt then. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years.
I ain't even had no ain't no bye week and nothing like that. We was tired as shit.
Allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2. So I would agree with you totally on that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what...
Dobbins
is
into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. York now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get...
What the fuck was he doing? He wasn't even running around.
Picked by Jeff Okuda. And the
He was doing... Oh, my...
As they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Man, he was doing... Oh. Goodness.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He's
got this downfield to McBride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Shifts by at the 15. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's McBride. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Man open left side is Brown. Touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cards take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be.
So he came from the inside, went outside.
Should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
I know the other man ready, but come on, you can't.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That third down conversion good for 23.
And Washington first down.
From midfield, here's Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of a yard.
He got off that road.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And Lance will try again on second down. And this throw incomplete.
They made the ball, but
all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and an incompletion as a result.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Oh,
damn, he read that bitch so well.
Another one intercepted.
Shit, He's going to catch him while you stop.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. York on now for the extra point. Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lance going back to the air after the pick six. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down, Washington.
Lance now on first down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On first and 10, here's Lance.
Fuck!
For the third time here in this half,
This
it's
user is
intercepted.
going nuts.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop him. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Here's Murray. This is caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lance looking to throw it. And for the
Where? What was you throwing that to?
Clark Phillips has got it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. This will be caught once again by Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll be out right at the 35. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
16 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Here's Lance. And oh my goodness,
that's crazy.
Interception.
They bumped him all the way down the fucking field.
At their own 41. And with time running down, they
Still
go down to
shit
a
though.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Lance now on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Them two about to get over there.
Midfield down to the 45.
I understand why he left it alone. They was about to make it.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to at least get one score back. The extra point by Sly is up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the prime. And that's caught.
Oh, my God.
A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I ain't know he had completed 2 other things.
That is the rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now Murray. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack.
All right, let's give them a little bit of applause here. Good for them, because this has been a defensive nightmare for them thus far. At least they're finally getting a couple of big plays. Won't make the scoreboard of the ride home easier, but one good moment to watch in film next week.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. To throw is Murray. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner, but at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it a little more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And Lance now to throw. Firing quickly.
Why is the throne behind and we got to spin around? Come on.
Yard to the 29.
The goal of a wide receiver screen
That's
is to
crazy.
get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Shotgun now for Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
What's
On
that?
4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Murray going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. A gain of 22 in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. To throw, it's Murray. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Play fake. Murray. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. On 1st down, Lance. Flushed out right. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
That's horrible.
And he'll lose yardage
That's
here.
horrible,
Back
man.
into 41.
That's
that one
horrible.
unable to develop, never got going. A
Yeah,
loss of a
that's
couple,
way too
and
long.
it's 2nd down. Now Lance.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Sly on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Commanders 14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
Now Murray throwing on second down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. At this point, down
so
big,
y'all supposed to be rubbing though, like y'all.
Blanket the field as best they
You
can.
used to set a legal pick. God damn. I was about to man, this got them go right to the downstairs.
But they blanketed
No,
the
like,
field the
damn, you dumb
entire
ass gonna
game
throw the
using a
ball.
variety of coverages.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a
Damn well,
third
I'm
and
gonna throw the
7
goddamn
ahead.
ball. Y'all
Pretty
still
good little
looking
two-play
for
sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Working from the gun, Lance. And his throw's going to be
Lazy,
incomplete.
McLaurin.
That was well
That was
played, but it was
lazy.
also an example
That was
of
also
a
done on my
corner
part, but it
who
was lazy.
understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now a play fake. Lance. And that will
Of course, he was fighting his way through that
defensively, you
motherfucker.
look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side.
Definitely
Yeah,
fighting his way
recently I
through
was
that
actually
shit.
working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. to throw it. Murray. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cardinals, first down.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Murray now to throw. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go with you.
Murray now. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well.